What up, Cancers? Let me take a sip of this coffee, Cancers. Mm-mm-mm. I know Jazz told me I'm supposed to be boycotting them. Look at that, I had the goddamn microphone down, Cancers. Starbucks, but I just couldn't help it. That damn creme brulee latte is like the devil, y'all. It is like the devil. It's so freaking good. I'm gonna get past it and I'm gonna leave Starbucks alone. I don't we've had to boycott them so many goddamn times. I just can't even remember. It's like I keep drinking. I stopped drinking, and it is like they come out with something that I'm like, damn, I want to try it, and I go sneak and get hooked, and then I'm like, I feel guilty because I'm like, I'm not supposed to be here. I'm gonna get my shit together, Cancer. I'm gonna get it. You understand the energy, Cancer. I know you understand the energy. So let's see. This is gonna be your bone curio reading. You know how we do this. We're gonna start with the bones and the charms first, and then we are gonna go into the tarot for some clarification. And then we're going to finish off with the life coach oracle, Cancer. All right. Let me get this ball just keeps wanting to keep doing what balls do, roll. And I need it to stop. Stop doing that. Hey, Miss Millie. How you doing, babe? All right. Got them all. Cancer, Cancer, Cancer for December. Cancer for December. All right. Let's see what we got going. All right, so we definitely have standing your ground with your money sector. Nine of Pentacles, independence, money coming in, manifestation, but maybe not quite what you wanted. Some of y'all could be working, but it's not exactly what you want to do. But manifestation is showing money coming in. Nine of Pentacles could be an increase in your business, but it literally is stand your ground, which means don't let people get away. No half payments. No, I'll pay you next week. No, my cat died and I don't have the money. Nah, no money, no service, Cancer. Be about it. This is a business. If you're self-employed, run it like a business. I see a lot of start, stop energy for some of you. And I think you're tired. You could either be tired or you could be having issues with your health. We have trickster on the health sector. This could be tricky energy. Energy that's there, energy that's not there, energy that's there, energy that's not there. Some of y'all with the bad spell work, you're going to be questioning your spirituality or your religious beliefs. It's kind of like, what direction am I trying to go into? Some of you evil eye energy within your home sector. This could be with family, friends, not seeing something that you need to see. You could be having a roommate that they really don't like you. They don't really want to fuck with you. This could be family. Sometimes you could be in a relationship. Doesn't have to be a marriage. This could be a cousin living with you or a family member or something like that. Platonic, not necessarily romantic. So some of you, there may be some family disharmony that is coming into your household. Heart is upside down. Evil eye energy is within the family. This is something or somebody that you dealt with before. And I feel like that there may be some issues that you don't want to see or they don't want to see to improve. We saw some issues, I think, last month with family, and I think it was with a father figure or a mother figure. I can't remember, Cancer. But I do feel like that there's something that you're sweeping under the rug, you're not dealing with, and it's going to keep coming up. For some of you, there's family disharmony because you're not dealing with whatever the source of the problem is. Now, if you're a caretaker and a parent, this could be it. You could be dealing with somebody who has Alzheimer's or dementia. That also could be that energy too. Somebody that is very hateful or they're just having a moment and they're not really caring about you. And for some, this could be a person's character, or this could be, unfortunately, an older person that is going through something and that's just the outcome that you're getting, because something, you either care about this person because you don't want to see it, or you're codependent. Either you don't want to hurt this person so you act like you don't see the behavior, or you're codependent and you can't leave so you act like I can't see the behavior because you're not wanting to look at this to fix it. So you got to figure that out for you. um I do feel like there may be some legal stuff that comes in that may stress you out this month. So make sure that you are looking at your bills. Y'all, I was going through the damn tolls and I keep going, oh, I'm going to pay him. I'm going to pay him. I'm going to pay him. I just opened that envelope up. I got like $230 worth of tolls that need to be paid. Now, that ain't nobody's fault but mine. Mine, I be driving through it with my radio, dancing, singing, seeing the flash little tick with my license plate. And so I can't even let the stress of that fuck with me because I put myself in it. But some of y'all, you're driving, legal paperwork, things that need to be dealt with. Make sure you're dealing with it because this is almost self-sabotage with trickster energy there. I don't feel like could be tricky health issues, but with the legal thing too and the stress, this could be that you also are doing something that may cause stressful situation. Is this somebody being tricky with you though? Are you dealing with a tricky lawyer or a tricky business deal? Whatever it is, the stress of that is affecting health, which means that you need to kind of look back and say, okay, do I need to really handle this? Do I need to walk away from this? Or how do I fix it? All right. I am getting bad spell work, like I said, more so somebody trying to make you question your spirituality or your religion or the way that you're going. Anchor is at the end of this, which means that you're going to find your stability there. Three of Cups is having options or opportunities that are coming in, possibly with spiritual growth, also with money crossing over each other. Nine of Wands, defending yourself. Could be against gossip or some negative things, but success is on top of you. 10 of Diamonds. Some of y'all are dealing with earth energy, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, because we have a Jack of Clubs, and then we have, is this the King of Cups? Let's see. Some of y'all could be dealing with either a younger earth sign energy or a younger or earth sign energy that you think is immature because you're seeing them as a Jack. I do see something coming to the head with conversation in the house. So there may be some talk about some energy. If this is a roommate, this is almost like you can't keep overlooking it because it's going to be a conversation that comes to a head. If this is a relationship, family member that's living in your house, it's like, look, we need to talk. We need to talk. Let's see what we're talking about. Handcuff somebody feeling restricted, feeling bound. So you may be feeling like somebody's not letting you grow, or this person may feel like you're not letting them grow. I'm wondering if this is a child. Immature energy could be a child. Mm. Yeah, some of you could be dealing with a person that is young and they're causing problems within the dynamics of your house. Disharmony could be a teenager, somebody that's wilding out. Maybe you're trying to restrict them and they're trying to there's conversations about this behavior. If not, you're dealing with somebody that kind of has tantrums. Because we get the handcuffs and we get the bullet casing. So we do have some explosion with young energy. Some of you, I'm wondering if this is not home and this could represent an office. Could be dealing with somebody who's younger than you that just is immature. Yeah. Because it is on the bullet casing is on top of more money. Do we have? Let's see what we have under the money. The spirit is warning you about a loss of money, a loss of money. But I feel like that it could be not standing up for something, whether this is a business of your own or a job. Vertebrae is like stand your ground, not manifesting something almost like I want a job, but saying I want a job, but not 100% manifesting the job that you want. Saying I want a job, making 20,000 a year is a job versus making 150,000 a year. So if you're going to manifest, you don't just say, I want a job. I want a job that is close to my house, that is, 150,000 or more with insurance and benefits, paid vacations, freedom to do what I want to do. Like really get in there and manifest what you're looking for. Don't just say I want a job. Be specific about it. Money loss is coming in, and this could be coming in within the next 3 months. Now, could be holidays. Watch your spending. Some of you, there may be some type of dental issue or medical issue that you are losing some money on. So I will say watch your stress levels. If you are having any type of illness, there could definitely be something that flares up that causes some money loss. Because we have the doctor bag. Now, I do see money coming back in. So if there is money loss, this is not something that's going to put you in a big hole, Cancer. It looks like that you make the money back. Some of you are making money as healers also. Dr. Bag is there. Could be a doctor, could be a nurse, could be a spiritual advisor, could be a spiritual healer. But there's money coming in. I get, don't be too flexible with payments, Cancer. So whether this is you having a website or just word of mouth, or you're selling something out of your car, like I said, stand your ground. Don't let somebody, especially Nine of Pentacles, this is independent self-employment. Don't let somebody talk you out of your money. Don't let anybody talk you out of your money. Some of you, I feel like there's a need for more education with something, Eight of Cups, but we got stress on top of it. This could be, I want to go back to school and get certified in something, or I want to move forward, but I'm going to be stressed out. Somebody is contemplating. Over here we have somebody, their arms are wrapped across their chest, almost like they're thinking about something. But to me, that makes me seem like you're closed off, almost like I need to go back to school, or I need to get certified, or I need more knowledge, but type of energy. I don't want the stress. You also could be worried about money, the finances of having to pay something out. Like maybe you want to go back for your master's, or maybe you want to go back for your doctorates or something. It's not necessarily the time. It looks like it's the financial burden that you could be worried about. Let's see. New home is coming in, but we do have demon hit and devil hit. And some of y'all are having some disharmony in a home situation. Family situation, we have the devil hit and the demon hit. One is faced down, the other one is facing. Let me move it so you can see, because we got a new home coming in. You may be trying to get something possibly move, but you may have somebody trying to talk you out of it. It's interesting because we have a friend that's connecting with the demon head, which makes me think that some of y'all might be dealing with somebody that is maybe not a friend that they portray themselves to be, or this could be it really just having an issue with family, some type of disharmony that's coming in. I am getting masculine energy, and we have the sword. This could be cutting somebody away, but this also could be surgery of a friend or somebody who's close to you. I'm wondering if this is cutting something out, like cancer or something like that. I'm not sure, devil head, demon head, or this is literally cutting someone off because of having to deal with something else, protecting yourself. Chickenfoot is on the other side. Some of you may be walking away from a friendship because you have to protect yourself. And this may be two different energies. Looks like two people may have ganged up on you, and you're like, okay, I'm going to just draw the line in the sand because I don't want to deal with this person. Now, I am getting something with miscommunication. We are going into Mercury in December 13th, I think. So be really careful. But Joker card is here too. Somebody, like I said, is acting real immature, and you're like, I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to deal with it. Open road key is coming in. I see travel brings in opportunity for money. Angel wings on top of a Queen of Wands, fire sign energy. Somebody on the other side. Mother, grandmother, great grandmother, fire energy, sending you messages. But she's warning you about conflicts. Pay attention to your dreams. Definitely pay attention to your dreams. I am getting, if this is not, I feel like this is messages from the other side, but I also get a lot of communication with a mother figure. For some of you, this could be someone that you work with. This could be a mentor. but I do see some type of communication that's coming in, and it could be about mediumship abilities or spirituality. But I do feel a strong mother presence, and it's between you and a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo person. She's warning about some conflict that's coming. So if you have a child or a friend or a spouse that's an air or earth energy, there may be a warning that there's some conflict that's going to be coming in. And we do see the claw. We have somebody needing to be a little bit more flexible, female energy, purses upside down. Some of you, if you have a female that you're working with, this could be somebody who's borrowing money from you or you feel obligated to help. This could be somebody that is not managing their money right. Now, I do see in the good luck sector money coming in. You have opportunities that are definitely coming your way. Mermaid is crossing over. This could be working with a water spirit to bring in more opportunity, better finances. But for some of you, there's still a self doubt. Some of you are still struggling with something that you're doing. Am I doing the right thing? Am I moving in the right direction? The claw is there. Some of you may be questioning your money, how you're making your money because the purse is upside down. It's like, I want to bring in more money. I see more money there. I see opportunities, but how do I hold on to this money? Travel is there. So I feel like next year for a lot of you, there's a lot of going back and forth. You could travel for work. That could be opening up for you. For a few, there could be some travel. The plane is in the center and we got money around it. I will say if you are traveling, even with the bullet casing there in the claw, make sure that you're second checking all your paperwork and everything that you're doing, especially if you're traveling out the country. We do have the world, and this could be a big trip for some of you. This could be going to another state, but this could definitely be going to another country. Some of you with the King of Pentacles, this could be going to another country for work. You may get some type of job offer, but it causes you to move somewhere else. So we could be talking about a big relocation next year for you guys. But Spirit is showing, get your confidence up and take the opportunities that are coming your way. I do see a connection with doing something that you love and making money. Some of you are walking away from drama in a love relationship, and it's because there's a transformation. I'm not the same person. Eight of Wands could be people that you love or care about, a group of people where there's a lot of talk. But I see they're upside down. This could be that we're not talking as much. This is people that you work with. It's like I'm focused on my money. I'm not really trying to be friends with all these people. You also could be changing in a partnership where somebody is like, I don't know you, or you're not acting the same, because we have a transformation there and we have the bloom. Something is blooming and growing, and somebody might be like, you're not the same. But you maybe need to. Your crown is upside down, so I think you do need to change. Looks like it opens up other opportunities for you. So I think Spirit is like, look, get your emotions together. But there's something going on in your family. Family could be, like I said, adopted family, spiritual family, biological family. But there's a lot of emotions there. There's some disruption. We got demon head, devil head, we got evil eye, loss of love. And then we come over here and it's walking away from drama in the love situation. It could be also too walking away from something that you loved that is just turned into a headache. Like, I don't even want to deal with this. Like, I used to be passionate about this. I used to make money with this, but now it's turning into something else. Some of you are going to transform that energy and start something else. If this is a job, it's like, I don't want to be here. I'm going to go start my own thing, possibly starting your own company. Maybe some of you are taking your knowledge and taking it elsewhere, Cancer. I do feel like you need a vacation, though. I get a lot of exhaustion that's coming in. So for some of you, you've been pouring a lot into something, but you're not really taking care of yourself. And the health is showing that. We get stressed, and some of you are stressing over some things you don't need to stress over, but it could be your nature because there's a lot of emotions that are coming in. And it may be the planets messing with y'all. But you also could be sharing space with somebody that just is not bringing out the best in you, too, whether this is a work environment or a home environment for a few of you. but watch your stress. I feel like if there's conflict that's coming in, you're walking away from it. A lot of things were like, I'm not dealing with this. I'm not going to put energy into it. But I feel like spirit is kind of giving you the heads up that, there's a problem with ABC, and it's like, okay, I'm not going to do it. For some of you, though, there is a problem with a house situation. This could be with a landlord. This could be with trying to buy a house and the paperwork is following through. So make sure you have a plan B on that. For some of you, this is people that are in your house that you're dealing with that you just feel like there's no love lost. They're not really caring for you and you're not really caring for them. But I get communication is the problem. But hey, you ain't got to talk if you don't want to. Cancer, cancer, cancer. Cancer, cancer, cancer. All right, let's see what we have. All right, Ten of Wands. Overwhelmed, overworked, a lot of responsibility on your shoulders, on your back. Hermit. I really don't want to deal with a lot of people. Solitude, being alone. Something got heavy. You didn't want the responsibility of it, and you're trying to pull back. We got the Nine of Wands in the reverse. Barriers, slow progress, isolation, resistance. Um, I feel like some of you are trying to run away from a challenge or a test. It's like, I don't want to deal with it. But Spirit brings things your way sometimes so you can deal with it, conquer it, and move on. Queen of Cups, which is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And we have needy, feeling vengeful, hiding emotions. You're not talking. You're not talking. Some of y'all have pulled away and went into seclusion with the Hermit and then with the Nine of Wands. Barriers, isolation, because you got challenged with something and it's like, I don't want to talk about it. We got jealousy, we got vengeance, we got envious, we got neediness. Um, this may be aspects of you. Some of you could be dealing with another water sign, but there is a pull away because of, I don't want to deal with it. Let's see, discord, Six of Wands reverse, under pressure, feeling like you're being taken advantage of. Some of you may be feeling like, oh, some people are jealous of me. They're taking advantage of me. So I'm not going to talk it out with these people. I'm just going to walk away. You have every right to. I guess if you don't want to deal with it, you don't have to. And then we have the Four of Wands reverse, and this is stagnant energy, insecurity, ungrateful. Could be that you're looking at some people and you're like, I'm doing a lot for you, and you're just not appreciating what I do. You're not appreciating me, appreciating everything that I put into you. And that's why I'm pulling away and not really talking to you, because I don't feel appreciated. Ace of Swords in the upright. New beginnings, willpower, breaking through something. Let's see how you do it. Knight of Swords reverse. We have impulsive, though, competitive energy. So you could be competing with somebody at work, and it's like, I don't want to. Something became more of a challenge, and it's like, I don't want to deal with you. I'm just going to walk away and do what I need to do for me, focus on me. You just keep doing what you're doing. There's going to be an issue with communication. And if you're at a job, you're not going to be able to just walk away and go into hermit mode. You're going to have to talk this out, or else this is going to make you look bad. It is, because it's looking like two people are competing. There's egos involved with this. Now, this could be King of Cups is coming in with you, Queen of Wands. Yeah, power play. Power play. Who's going to win? Who gets the upper hand? We have the King of Cups, we have the Queen of Wands. Um, you definitely in some type of power play with someone. Could be with a job, could be in a relationship, could be in a group. I am getting with the Eight of Wands. This is fast communication. This is forward movement. So it looks like at some point you are going to have to talk something out with somebody. Yeah, Seven of Cups. Stop daydreaming, stop being in la la land, make decisions, and let's move forward. Six of Swords, coming out of that energy, better conditions, looking beyond current pain, moving forward. But there's completion and some type of um, a climax to this. It's like you're moving away from something, but to do that, there's an explosion. And it's not a tower. It's not as bad as a tower, but we have the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Difficult communication. It's like, okay, I know I got to deal with this, but the communication is difficult for me. I've thought about how I want to handle it because we moved from an energy of vengefulness, like, I want to say something to these people and then walk away, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to walk away. So for some of you, you're trying to figure out a way to do this without causing a big ruckus because you don't want the conflict. And I get that. But you also may not know how to fix something. But it looks like that, yeah, there's communication difficulties. And then we get the Seven of Wands. This is in control, courage, finding the upper hand in this. If this is battles and you feel like you're going up against a lot of people, or you feel like people are not appreciating you, or your job is not, um, looking at you the right way or handling you the right way, it's like, damn, I feel like I'm going up against a lot. And this may, for some of you, even be spirit. Why are you doing this to me, Spirit? Why are you doing this to me, God? Why are you testing me like this? But they are, because there's some growth that needs to happen. Some of you you're being put in a position because it's something that you've been in before and you always run from it. And Spirit is like, no, now you got to figure out how to deal with it. You might be too old to run. We have an age difference thing here. It could also be that you might be dealing with somebody who's immature. And every time you're trying to talk to them, they want to run. There's some trauma at play here, Cancer, because we got all these emotions that are coming in. In the Bone Curio, we had a lot of issues with emotions. There's anger, there's sadness, there's fear of abandonment. We got a lot of energy. Trauma. Five of Cups reverse, release from sadness, moving on. Wheel of Fortune, something turns for the better. We get with the Seven of Swords in reverse, honesty, openness. Something is returned. And then we get the Judgment. We get refusal of self-examination now. So how are we having honesty without actually really looking at ourselves? Is this you not wanting to look at yourself, or is this somebody else? Like, I'm trying to be honest with you, but you don't really want to see it. It's like something is turning better for you, but it's like either you're talking to somebody and they don't want to see it. Ten of Swords, reverse. The worst has passed, having liberation from something. So I think you're going to tell somebody, look, I'm trying to work something out with you. I'm trying to do better. My life is changing. Either you come along with it or you don't. You don't. I'm moving on. Liberation. I'm not about to keep putting myself into this. Somebody is like, I'm not going to keep pouring stuff into it. The Eight of Pentacles, I'm focused on my education and my money coming in. I'm just redirecting my energy. So some of you, I feel like that there is going to be a pull away from something because of egos, jealousy, immaturity, being taken advantage of. You feel like I'm not appreciated. It's a general read. This could go either way. Cancer could be dealing with somebody that's saying, Cancer, I don't feel like you appreciate me. I do a lot for you. You don't appreciate me. Cancer could be looking at somebody and thinking, I do a lot. I put a lot into this and you don't appreciate me. And then we have this communication problem thing where it's like, maybe I don't want to talk to you about it then. Maybe I don't want to deal with it. But Spirit is like, this is going to keep coming until that vertebrae, until you stand your ground. And then we have a release. Sadness to me is showing me there is an emotional connection. So for some of you, whatever this is or whoever this is, you care about it. There would be no emotional attachment if you didn't care about it. Once you really make peace with this and get a reality of what this is. And for some of you, this is going to be trauma. This is going to be something. This this is miscommunication and pettiness. But it brought up this. It brought up trauma, and then there was a release from sadness. Somebody looked at themselves and was honest about what the fuck was going on. But then they are dealing with somebody else that is like, okay, now you do it, and the other person is like, ain't nothing wrong with me. That's all you. Cancer's like, okay, cool, bet. Fatigue. I'm tired. Liberation. You keep thinking the way you want to think. I'm going to go ahead and move around this way. I'm going to focus on my education and my job and making money. Progress for me. Stay in the dark ages if you want to stay in the dark ages. Cancer's like, I don't care. I don't care. Y'all might have extended an olive branch at some point. And then you got to the point where it's like, you know what? Do you, boo? Do you? I'm fixing to heal. I ain't got time to, work on your healing too. I can't say that cancer is wrong. Can I say y'all are wrong? If you poured something into somebody and they don't want to grow and they don't want to expand, then it's a waste of energy. It's a waste of energy. Wake up call. Let me see if I can get that glare off of it. You're about to discover your life purpose. That's why you say you ain't trying to deal with these people no more. Dark night of the soul. You're in the midst of a spiritual awakening, which means that you're about to see something differently, and that's probably what facilitates that healing. That's probably where that comes from. That healing is like, okay, I got to do something for myself. Yeah, because look at this. Self-love. You are learning that your capacity to love others is directly related to your ability to love yourself. Something is coming in a major way. Wake up call. My purpose in life. Am I supposed to argue with Fulios and Fuliets? Hell no. That's a waste of energy, Cancer. Carrying somebody on your back that's acting like a child is a waste of energy. You know, enabling people because you don't want conflict with them is a waste of energy. Codependency over there, living with somebody because you feel like I don't have the money to walk away from this, is a waste of energy. That's why some of y'all are having that wake up call and it's like, let me focus on my education, my money, and get the hell out of Dodge. You do you. I ain't got time to keep doing this. And then we finally got celebration. Self-love and then celebration. Take time out to celebrate. I think that there's this big thing of I am not going to allow myself to be drugged down in that energy. Some of y'all did for a while though. You wanted to be petty. You wanted to throw some tantrums with these people. Some of y'all were matching energy with people and you realized it was unhealthy. Something happened that made you realize I need to get healthier. Now, is this people that you work with where it's like, okay, I've been working with them and they act crazy, I act crazy back. Something woke you up. It's like, I don't want to do this anymore. Wake up call. Spirit is like, what is your purpose? What you want to spend the next 5 years of your life doing? What you want to spend the next 10 years of your life arguing with fools? No. Being a fool that wants to argue with everybody? No, something changed. Self-love comes in. What do I need to do for me? And it comes in after the dark night of the soul. Spirit showed you something. Spirit showed you something. This is trauma. Somebody brought up your trauma. And spirit was like, you deal with it and you heal it. You deal with it and you heal it. And for some of you, you are going to heal it and then you're going to walk away from the people that are causing this trauma. You know, trauma bonding is very strong for a lot of people. They do it with their children, they do it with their mates. I've even seen it with pets where owners beat their pets and then the pets still, snuggle up to them because they know they need this person to eat until the beating happens and then they scurry off into a corner somewhere and then they come back later because they're starving and they have to be nice to this person to eat. And it's such a fucked up energy because I see adults do that too. It's like you treat me like shit. I go through a lot with you, but then I have to bring you back into my life because I need you. That's where codependency comes from. It's unhealthy. You should be able to stand on your own. Even if you are in a family or a relationship, you should be able to stand on your own. That way, when the shit get wonky, you can walk away. You ain't got to run from it, but you can go to your house. You can go to your place. I don't have to deal with you today. I'll see you next week. But for some of you, you're realizing that, Cancer. There's this thing that happened where it's like, I don't have to do this. I'm gonna go ahead and heal, and I'm gonna let you stay where you want to stay, and we'll see you next week or next month or next year, however you're gonna do it. But some of y'all have figured that out. That's your healing. And there's major growth and celebrations because of that, because you're not bound by anything at this point, Cancer. Woo, that was deep, Cancer. I love y'all.